the Duchess of Connaught's secret jewels you've never heard of? What if I told you one of Queen Victoria's daughters-in-law secretly wore $1 million tiara as a necklace, and that it later vanished without a trace? Princess Louise Margaret, Duchess of Connaught and Strathearn, was a daughter-in-law of Queen Victoria, the vice-regal consort of Canada, and a respected philanthropist in her native Potsdam, Germany. In 1878 she met Prince Arthur, Queen Victoria's seventh child and the Duke of Connaught and Strathearn. The couple quickly became engaged, and the wedding took place in March 1879 at St George's Chapel, Windsor. Born into the German royal family, Louise Margaret entered the British royal family through her marriage, and with it came a series of magnificent jewels that reflected her dual heritage. Among her most treasured gifts was a 4-row pearl necklace, a wedding present from her uncle, Emperor William I of Germany. Crafted by Haller and Rathenau, the imperial court jewellers in Berlin, the necklace featured 4 strands of exceptionally fine pearls. Another notable gift came from one of her bridesmaids, a bracelet of pearls and diamonds, designed with 2 heart-shaped pearls encircled by brilliant cut diamonds and topped with a royal crown motif made of pearls and additional diamonds. Her collection also included a treasure box of royal heirlooms, among them the striking pearl and diamond tiara originally belonging to Queen Victoria, a gift from Aga Khan. This exquisite piece featured 12 bouton and 13 pear-shaped pearls, set along a diamond chain that could also be worn as a necklace. Let's begin with her tiaras. Connaught Fringe Tiara. In 1879, as a heartfelt wedding gift, Queen Victoria presented a stunning diamond fringe tiara to her new daughter-in-law, Princess Louise Margaret of Prussia, upon her marriage to Queen Victoria's third son, Prince Arthur, Duke of Connaught and Strathearn. Though a magnificent piece of royal craftsmanship, the young Duchess chose to wear it unconventionally. She placed flowers in her hair on her wedding day and draped the diamond fringe around her neck as a necklace. Years later, in 1902, the Duchess of Connaught transformed the same fringe into a regal tiara for a grand occasion, the coronation of her brother and sister-in-law, King Edward VII and Queen Alexandra. To create an even more majestic silhouette, she mounted the fringe atop a larger jewelled base, giving it added height to match her coronet and the opulence of the ceremony. Upon her death in 1917, the tiara passed to her only son, Prince Arthur of Connaught. In 1913, Prince Arthur had married Princess Alexandra, 2nd Duchess of Fife, and in an official portrait taken with her husband, the new Duchess proudly wore the Connaught Fringe Tiara, continuing its legacy within the royal family. The tiara's story didn't end there. In 1956, a new chapter unfolded when James, Lord Carnegie, the Duchess of Fife's nephew and heir, married the Honourable Caroline Dewar. On her wedding day, Caroline wore the historic Connaught Fringe Tiara, adding another romantic memory to its legacy. Just 3 years later, James became the 3rd Duke of Fife, and the tiara was formally inherited. Eventually, the royal heirloom that had graced so many noble heads and witnessed countless milestones was offered for sale at Sotheby's, where it fetched $11,760. But that's not even her most mysterious tiara. Diamond Shamrock Tiara. Another magnificent wedding gift received by the Duchess of Connaught and Strathearn came from the then Prince and Princess of Wales, later King Edward VII and Queen Alexandra. They presented her with a dazzling diamond shamrock tiara, a unique and symbolic piece. The tiara featured diamond shamrocks delicately set within intricate diamond scrolls, designed in a style reminiscent of a kokoshnik, with evenly spaced elements that created a striking regal silhouette. The choice of shamrocks was deeply meaningful, as Connaught is one of the 4 historic provinces of Ireland, tying the design to the Duchess's new title. Interestingly, despite its elegance, the diamond shamrock tiara was only publicly worn once by the Duchess, at the 1911 coronation of her nephew, King George V, more than 30 years after her wedding. On that occasion, she paired the tiara with Queen Victoria's Turkish diamond necklace and other spectacular jewels, making a rare and memorable appearance. What became of the tiara after her death remains a mystery. Although her jewellery collection was inherited by her only son, Prince Arthur, the tiara was never seen worn by his wife, Princess Alexandra, nor by any other family members. It also never surfaced in any known auction, leaving the fate of the diamond shamrock tiara shrouded in intrigue and speculation to this day. Queen Victoria's Turkish diamond suite. In the year of Queen Victoria's coronation in 1838, she received a generous gift of diamonds from the Sultan of Turkey. With these, she commissioned the crown jewellers, Rundell and Bridge, to create an elaborate necklace and earring set, now famously known as the Turkish Diamond Suite. The necklace was a masterpiece of 19th century design, featuring 3 large diamond rosettes linked by 3 graduated strands of diamonds, which tapered into 2 strands. The clasp itself was adorned with a prominent central diamond surrounded by smaller stones. The matching earrings were equally impressive, composed of 2 small diamond rosettes, connected by 3 fine strands of diamonds, echoing the necklace's intricate motif. Queen Victoria first wore the Turkish Diamond Suite on her wedding day, to Prince Albert on February 10, 1840, and continued to wear it on significant occasions. Upon her death in 1901, Queen Victoria bequeathed the necklace to her third and reportedly favourite son, Prince Arthur, Duke of Connaught. His wife, Princess Louise Margaret, Duchess of Connaught, wore the necklace at both the coronation of Edward VII in 1902 and the coronation of George V in 1911, pairing it with other impressive royal jewels. Princess Louise died in 1917, and the necklace was inherited by their son, Prince Arthur of Connaught. Interestingly, his wife, Princess Alexandra, was never publicly photographed wearing it. It remained in the family and was passed down to James Carnegie, the 3rd Duke of Fife, in 1959. In July 1970, the Turkish diamond necklace appeared at Sotheby's, sold as part of the collection of His Grace the Duke of Fife. The necklace fetched $55,200 at auction, equivalent to $840,000 to $1,080,000 in today's value. Its current owner and location remain unknown. As for the Turkish diamond earrings, it is believed that Queen Victoria gifted them to her daughter-in-law, the future Queen Alexandra, by the 1880s. Alexandra was known to wear the earrings suspended from a necklace as pendants. These earrings are widely believed to be the same pair now in the Norwegian royal family's collection, frequently worn by Queen Sonja. Mughal 3-row drop-shaped emerald collier. During her time in India, the Duchess of Connaught received a remarkable set of emerald jewellery, including a distinctive brooch that she was seen wearing in a portrait dated 1891. In the portrait, she's adorned with a spectacular necklace of 50 pear-shaped emeralds, crafted in a style reminiscent of Mughal or Indian design. The suite also included 2 large pear-shaped emerald earrings set with diamonds, and a gold brooch featuring 9 pear-shaped emerald drops suspended like pendants. Another piece she wore was a gold crescent-shaped brooch, embellished with 9 emeralds. It is believed that these uncut pear-shaped emeralds were presented to the Duchess as a farewell gift when she and her husband departed India in 1891. At what is thought to have been a state ball, she wore a lovely yellow gown complemented by the Indian-style necklace of uncut emeralds and oriental pearls. Among her Indian treasures was also the Indian diadem, a gift from Queen Victoria to her son, Prince Arthur, Duke of Connaught. This exquisite diamond and emerald tiara, inspired by Indian design with dangling gemstones, was only known to have been worn once by the Duchess, in a photograph taken in 1893. The tiara resurfaced years later in the hands of her daughter, Princess Patricia of Connaught, later Lady Patricia Ramsay. When the Duke of Connaught was appointed Governor-General of Canada in 1911, Princess Patricia accompanied her parents to Canada in October and quickly became a beloved public figure. On this occasion, she wore her mother's Indian diamond tiara, not on her head, but creatively repurposed as a stomacher, minus its original central element, which resembled a small sarpech, which is a traditional Indian turban ornament. Diamond Bow Brooch. The bow-shaped diamond brooch was one of the Duchess of Connaught's most cherished pieces of jewellery. Crafted as a double-looped bow with both large and smaller diamonds in a delicate open-work design, the brooch featured flexible ribbon-like ends and a striking knife-edge setting for the stones. Known today as the Connaught Diamond Bow Brooch, it was first seen on Princess Louise Margaret of Prussia, the Duchess of Connaught and daughter-in-law of Queen Victoria, in a series of portraits taken during the 1880s. Following her death in 1917, the brooch was inherited by her youngest daughter, Princess Patricia of Connaught. After her marriage and title change to Lady Patricia Ramsay, she wore the brooch on numerous occasions, most notably paired with her diamond tiara at the 1935 wedding ball of her niece, Princess Ingrid of Sweden, and Crown Prince Frederick of Denmark. After Lady Patricia's passing, the brooch was auctioned at Christie's in May 1974, where it sold for $20,400. Another standout piece from the Duchess's jewel collection was the Connaught pearl brooch, now regularly worn by Queen Margrethe II of Denmark. This exquisite brooch is composed of 3 large natural pearls, elegantly arranged in a diamond-studded bar setting, with additional diamonds placed between the pearl clusters, crafted in both silver and gold. The brooch was first seen on the Duchess of Connaught in the 1880s, and again at the South African State Opening of Parliament in 1910. Upon her death, the pearl brooch was also passed down to Princess Patricia, who wore it for her wedding to the Honourable Alexander Ramsay in 1919, and again at the coronation of King George VI in 1937. In 1958, Lady Patricia gifted the brooch to her great-niece and goddaughter, Crown Princess Margrethe of Denmark, as a special gift for her 18th birthday. In her early royal appearances, Margrethe often paired the brooch with the Alexandrine drop tiara, and she has continued to wear it throughout her reign as queen since 1972. Now, more than 6 decades later, the Connaught pearl brooch remains one of Queen Margrethe's most frequently worn and treasured heirlooms, a true sentinel jewel in the Danish royal collection. Princess Louise Margaret, Duchess of Connaught and Strathern, possessed an extraordinary jewellery collection, some pieces of which remain treasured heirlooms within the Danish and British royal families to this day. Many of her jewels were gifts from her mother-in-law Queen Victoria, including the renowned Turkish diamond suite, a favourite among royal jewel enthusiasts. Sadly, that particular set no longer resides in the royal vaults. What are your thoughts? Which one of her jewels do you think made the most remarkable royal comeback? But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more dazzling royal stories.